Hi my dear students, I am Kedarnath. So welcome to my channel Make Mathematics Simple. So guys, today I am going to explain top 25 questions in vectors which will be useful for you for JEE, EAMCET and CET also. Okay, so first I'm going to start from basic level, then I will increase the step by step, I will increase the difficult rate. Okay, so this is the very important topic. See, for JEE mains compulsory one question. So it is very useful topic and easy topic too. It is easy topic also. Even in KCET also they are asking around 4 to 5 questions in every year from this topic. Okay, so look at the first question. So what is given? If mod a bar is equal to 16, mod b bar is equal to 4, then what is square root of a cross b whole square plus a dot b whole square? So it is a so simple problem. Okay, so how to do this problem? Just direct formula nana. So a cross b whole square plus a dot b whole square. We know that this sum is equal to sum of the squares is equal to what? A cross b whole square plus a dot b whole square is equal to mod a square into mod b square. Okay, so it is equal to what you'll get? Square root of mod a square into mod b square. Because a cross b whole square plus a dot b whole square formula is what? Mod a square into mod b bar square. So square root as it is. So it is equal to further what we can write? Mod a bar into mod b bar. According to the given data, mod a bar is 16, mod b bar is 4. So 16 into 4 how much? 64. Over. So just a direct formula. Okay. Now look at the next question, second question. If the angle between A and B is 2 pi by 3 and the projection of A bar in the direction of B bar is minus 2, then what is mod A bar? So we are familiar with this formula. The projection of A bar in the direction of B bar is same as the projection of A bar on B bar. So which is equal to what is the formula? Mod A bar into cos theta, or one more formula, A bar dot B bar by mod B bar. But here according to the question I am using the first formula. The projection of A bar in the direction of B bar is mod A bar into cos theta. Mod A bar into cos theta. What is theta here? Angle between A bar and B bar. Okay. According to the question it is equal to what? Minus 2. And what is theta? Theta is 2 pi by 3. Substitute here. So mod A bar into cos of 2 pi by 3 is equal to minus 2. So that is equal to, that implies mod A bar into cos 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 is nothing but 120 degrees. Cos 120 degrees is minus 1 by 2. So mod A bar into minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 2. So on simplifying, what you will get? Mod A bar is equal to how much? 4. Because your minus get cancelled. 2 cross multiply. So 2 2s are 4. So thus mod A bar is equal to 4 over. And the last question, observe the third question. Let A bar, B bar, C bar are unit vectors such that A bar plus B bar plus C bar is equal to 0 bar. Then what is angle between A bar and B bar? So if A, B, C are what? What kind of vectors? Unit vectors. That means magnitude of each vector is equal to how much? 1 unit. And satisfying which condition? Sum of these three vectors is a 0 vector. Sum of those three vectors is what? 0 vector. Then what is angle between A bar and B bar? So directly you remember that this is the shortcut formula. You remember like a shortcut formula. Angle between A bar and B bar will be what? 2 pi by 3. That is 120 degrees. Even if they ask angle between B bar and C bar, that is also same as 120 degrees. And it is also equal to angle between A bar and C bar. So just use this as a shortcut. Just try to remember as a standard result. So here, in this case, ABC not required the unit vectors, but the vectors A bar, B bar, C bar must be equal in magnitude. If A bar, B bar, C bar are three vectors having equal magnitude, then and also A bar plus B bar plus C bar is equal to 0 bar, then angle between A bar and B bar is same as angle between B bar and C bar is same as angle between the vectors A bar and C bar, that is equal to what? 2 pi by 3. So just remember as a standard result. Okay. So look at the next two problems. So here given, let A bar, B bar, C bar be three vectors such that condition is same just like third problem. A bar plus B bar plus C bar is equal to 0 bar. But here magnitudes of A bar, B bar, C bar are different. So magnitude of A bar is given 2, for B bar 3 and for C bar 4. Then we have to find angle between A bar and B bar. Suppose if the magnitude of A bar, B bar, C bar are same and also A bar, B bar, C bar satisfying this condition, then blindly we can put angle between A bar and B bar is 2 pi by 3. Even if they ask angle between B bar and C bar or angle between A bar and C bar, they are also equal to what? 2 pi by 3. Under what condition? A bar plus B bar plus C bar should be 0 bar and A bar, B bar, C bar having equal magnitude or same magnitude. But here the magnitude is different. So we can't put here, the answer is 2 pi by 3. Angle between two A bar and B bar is not 2 pi by 3. Then what is the formula to find? So for that shortcut I am writing cos of angle between A bar and B bar is equal to. So here we are finding what an angle between A bar and B bar. What is the remaining vector? C bar. So it's a magnitude square, C square minus magnitude of A bar square minus magnitude of B bar square divided by 2 times of magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar. Here small a, small b, small c denotes magnitudes of A bar, B bar and C bar respectively. Okay, so substitute the values, given values. So 4 square so what is the C square? 4 square 16 minus B square, sorry A square 2 square 4 minus B square 3 square 9 divided by 2AB. So 2 into A is 2, B is 3. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So 16 minus 4 how much? 12. 12 minus 9, 3. So 3 by 12 is equal to 1 by 2. Sorry, 1 by 4. 3 by 12 is equal to 1 by 4. This is cos of angle between A bar and B bar. So thus angle between A bar and B bar is equal to what you will get? Cos inverse of 1 by 4. So that's it. Okay. So next look at fifth problem. If A bar and B bar are unit vectors, then angle between the vectors A bar and B bar for root 3 e to A bar minus B bar to be unit vector is. So it is clear that A and B are unit vectors. That means their magnitudes are equal to 1. Then we have to find angle between A and B. Under what condition? This root 3 into A bar minus B bar, this vector is unit vector. Okay. So if this vector is a unit vector, then we have to find what is the angle between A bar and B bar. So that is the given question. So unit vector means what we have the definition? It is a vector whose magnitude is equal to what? 1. So already from the given data, A bar and B bar are unit vectors. That means what we have, modulus of A bar is 1. It is also same as modulus of B bar. Okay. So now we have to take what? Magnitude of root 3 into A bar minus B bar is also equal to 1. So if it is equal to 1, if the magnitude of root 3 A bar minus B bar is equal to 1, then what is angle between A bar and B bar? That's it only, no? Huh? So how to find angle between A bar and B bar? Okay. So square on both sides. Okay. So if you square on both sides, what will you get? Here square, here also square. So already we are familiar with this formula. Modulus of A bar minus B bar whole square is equal to what? A square plus B square minus 2 times of A bar dot B bar. Okay. Or further this can also be written as A square plus B square minus 2 times of A bar dot B bar is nothing but what? Mod A bar into mod B bar into cos theta. That is theta denotes what? Angle between A bar and B bar. So I am going to use here that formula. Okay. So now instead of here what we have? Root 3 A bar. So that means instead of A square what we will get? 3A square. So 3A square plus B square minus 2 times of modulus of A bar. Instead of modulus of A bar what we will get? Modulus of root 3 into A bar. That is nothing but root 3 into mod A bar into mod B bar into cos theta is equal to 1. Here theta denotes what? Angle between A bar and B bar. Okay. Anyway, modulus of A bar is equal to 1, modulus of B bar also 1. That means small a value is 1, small b value is also 1. Okay. That means here small a, small b denotes what? Magnitudes of the vectors A bar and B bar. Okay. So 3 into 1 square, 3 plus 1 square, 1 minus 2 root 3. This is 1 into cos theta. Cos theta is equal to 1. So simplify this. So what do you get? I am writing directly here. So cos theta is equal, if you simplify, you will get root 3 by 2. Okay. So root 3 by 2 can also be written as cos of pi by 6. So that means what is theta value? Pi by 6. So thus angle between the A bar and B bar is equal to what? Pi by 6. That means if angle between A bar and B bar is pi by 6, the vector root 3 into A bar minus B bar will become unit vector. Okay. So look at the next two problems. So if A bar is equal to 1 lambda 2, order triplet 1 lambda 2 means you have to understand that is A bar is a vector whose components are 1 lambda 2. That is A bar is equal to 1 into I cap plus lambda into j cap plus 2 into k cap. Okay. Next to B bar is equal to what? Mu 1 minus 1 are orthogonal vectors such that mod A bar is equal to mod B bar. Then we have to find lambda and mu. So here we have two unknowns and they have given two conditions. See, one condition is a direct condition. One more condition is a indirect condition. So direct condition is what? Magnitudes of A bar and B bar are equal. And indirect condition is what? Orthogonal vectors. Orthogonal vectors means what? Perpendicular vectors. So as they are perpendicular vectors, what do we have the condition? Dot product is 0. The dot product of those two vectors A bar and B bar is 0. So use these two conditions to get lambda and mu value. So it is so simple. Okay. First condition, perpendicularity. So as A bar is perpendicular to B bar, what we have? A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. Implies A bar dot B bar. What do you get? 1 into mu, lambda into 1, lambda. Next 2 into minus 1, minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the first condition. Next, second condition is what? Magnitudes of A bar and B bar are equal. Okay. So this implies that what you will get? Magnitude of A bar 1 square plus lambda square plus 2 square. That is square root of 1 plus lambda square plus 4 is equal to square root of what is the magnitude of B bar? Root of mu square plus 1 square plus minus 1 whole square. Okay. So on simplifying this, what do you get? Lambda square minus mu square. I am writing directly here. Okay. So it is equal to, you will get minus 3. Okay. And further this can also be written as a lambda plus mu into lambda minus mu is equal to minus 3. Already you know from this condition lambda plus mu value is how much? Minus 2. So substitute here minus 2, not minus 2, plus 2. Because if you transfer this term plus minus 2 that side, what do you get? Plus 2. From equation 1, what do you have? Lambda plus mu is equal to how much? 2. So this value to cross multiply. Then what you will get? Lambda minus mu is equal to minus 3 by 2. So now solving 1 and 2, you will get both lambda value and mu value. See, if you add 1 and 2 and divide it by 2, what you get? Lambda value is 1 by 4. So obviously mu value will get 5 by 4, no 7 by 4. So lambda value 1 by 4 and mu value 7 by 4 over. So next look at Seventh problem, if A bar and B bar are mutually perpendicular unit vectors, then what is the dot product of these two vectors? See, as A bar and B bar are the two vectors which are mutually perpendicular and unit vectors. So for this, the short form is just you replace A bar by I cap, B bar by J cap. Because I cap and J cap are also, they are mutually perpendicular and they are unit vectors. So you can use this, just replacing A bar by I cap, B bar by J cap. And how you are multiplying dot product of 3i plus 2j dot 5i minus 6j. In the same way you find the dot product of these two vectors. Okay, so what you will get? Dot product of 3i plus 2j dot 5i minus 6j. So 3 into 5, 15. 2 into minus 6, minus 12. So thus the answer is 3. Over. Okay. So look at the next two problems. So find the box product of these three vectors. And given that A bar, B bar, C bar are non-coplanar vectors. Okay. So then how to find box product of these three vectors? So one shortcut is that I am doing shortcut method. Okay. So first write the 3 by 3 determinant. 3 by 3 determinant. Okay. So in first vector, what is A bar, B bar, C bar coefficients? What is A bar, B bar, C bar coefficients? 1, 2, minus 1. Write in first row 1, 2, minus 1. In second vector, A minus B, A bar minus B bar, what are the coefficients of A bar, B bar, C bar? 1, minus 1. There is no C bar. That means C bar coefficient is 0. Okay. So write in second row 1, minus 1, 0. And what is the third vector? A bar minus B bar minus C bar. What are their coefficients? 1, minus 1, minus 1. So that is you write in third row 1, minus 1, minus 1. Suppose instead of A, B, C, if we have I, J, K, then this is the only answer. But what we have here? A bar, B bar, C bar. So instead of A bar, B bar, C bar, if we have I cap, J cap, K cap, then the box product of these three vectors is the value of this determinant only. But instead of I cap, J cap, K cap, what we have? A bar, B bar, C bar. Then the value of this box, that means the value of this box product of these three vectors is equal to this determinant into box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. Because first we are writing A bar coefficient, next B bar coefficient, next C bar coefficient. So in that order only you have to write box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. Okay. So now just you expand this determinant, what you will get? So 1 into 1 minus 0, 1 only. Next minus 2 into minus 1, 0. So 2 minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. Next minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1, 0. Into box of A bar, B bar, C bar. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3 minus 0, 3. So 3 times of box of A bar, B bar, C bar. So this is the shortcut method. Okay. So next look at the ninth problem. A unit vector perpendicular to plane containing the vectors A bar and B bar. So that means what we have to find? N cap only na. So what is the N cap? So it is the unit vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. So what is the direction of the vector perpendicular to the plane containing A bar and B bar? A bar cross B bar. Okay, A bar cross B bar. But we are interested to find what? Unit vectors. So divide with what? Its magnitude. The unit vector direction may be in the direction of A cross B, or it may be opposite to A cross B. In both cases, it is the unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing A cross B. Sorry, A and B, A bar and B bar. So that's why here we have to take plus or minus. So plus denotes what? It is a unit vector in the direction of A cross B. Minus denotes what? It is the unit vector in the opposite direction of A cross B. But both vectors are unit vectors and both are perpendicular to the plane containing A bar and B bar. Okay. So thus the answer is what? Plus or minus A cross B by mod A cross B. That means first what we have to find? A bar cross B bar. Okay. So find A bar cross B bar. So it is equal to what? Determinant of I, J, K caps. 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 1, 3. So 6 minus 1, 5. 5 into I cap. Next 3 plus 2, 5. 5 into minus J cap, minus 5 J cap. Next 1 plus 4, plus 5 into K cap. So thus, if you take 5 common, what do you get? I cap minus J cap plus K cap. This is A bar cross B bar. Then magnitude of A bar cross B bar is equal to, so this outside 5 is there, now write 5 as it is, and the magnitude of this vector. So magnitude of this vector, what do you get? Square root of 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. Correct? So thus the required vector is equal to what? N cap is equal to plus or minus 5 times of I minus J minus K, I cap minus J cap plus K cap divided by its magnitude is 5 root 3. So 5 get cancelled. Thus the required vectors, required unit vectors, I cap minus J cap plus K cap by root 3, or if you multiply with minus I cap plus J cap minus K cap divided by root 3. Oh, okay. So look at the next two problems. So if the vectors a11, 1b1, 1c are coplanar, then what is the value of abc minus of a plus b plus c? The simplest condition for the given three vectors a bar, b bar, c bar are coplanar is what? A bar dot b bar cross c bar is equal to 0. Nothing but box product of a bar, b bar, c bar must be equal to what? 0. Okay. So use that condition to evaluate or to find the value of ABC minus of A plus B plus C. Even 11th question also same concept only. See, they have got three vectors, then but they are asking the question is different manner. They are asking the question is in different manner. 11th question. Okay, so we'll discuss there only. First, let me complete 10th. Okay, so given vectors are coplanar. So clearly their box product is 0. Okay. So the box product of given three vectors is what? 3 by 3 determinant. First row is A1, 1. Second row 1, B1. Third row 1, 1C. It is equal to what? 0. Okay. So now expand this. What you will get? A into BC minus 1. Next minus 1 into what you will get? C minus 1. Next what you will get? 1 into 1 minus b. It is equal to 0. So simplify this. What will you get? I am writing directly ABC minus A minus B minus C plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0. But according to the question, we have to find only ABC minus of A plus B plus C. That means we have to find which value? ABC minus A minus B minus C value. So from this equation, what is ABC minus A minus B minus C value? Minus 2. Oh, that was the answer. Okay. Now look at the 11th question. So here given alpha belongs to R. That means alpha is a real number and three vectors A bar, B bar, C bar. Then the set capital S is equal to alpha such that A bar, B bar, C bar are coplanar. Is empty set. That means empty set means what? That set contains no elements. Singleton. That means that set contains only one element. Contains exactly two elements. Contains more than two elements. Okay. So what is here the meaning? This set meaning. So capital S contains those values of alpha. Capital S contains those values of alpha for which the given vectors A bar, B bar, C bar are coplanar. Suppose if alpha value 1 and for alpha value 1 and 2, for alpha value 1 and alpha value 2, if the given vectors are coplanar, then the set S contains what? 1 and 2. Okay, understood? Suppose for alpha is equal to 1, 2, 3, the given vectors are coplanar, then capital S contains what are the elements? 1, 2, 3. Okay, suppose for there is no alpha for which the given vectors are coplanar, then in such case S contains no element, empty set. Okay. So first you accept this condition. So take that condition, given vectors A bar, B bar, C bar are coplanar. So by using that condition you have to find alpha values. Okay. And those alpha values you put in the set S. Okay. So if the given vectors are coplanar, so what is their box product? 0. So what is the box product of given vectors? Determinant of alpha 1, 3, second row 2, 1 minus alpha, third row alpha minus 2, 3 is equal to 0. So after simplifying, after expanding and after simplifying, you will get this step. Alpha square plus 6 is equal to 0. Alpha square plus 6 is equal to 0. So from this condition, what you will get? Alpha square is equal to minus 6. But according to the question, alpha is what kind of number? Real number. So is there any real number whose square is negative? No. That means for this equation, no real solution. That means that there is no alpha for which the given vectors are coplanar. That means the given set S contains no element. No element means what? Empty set. The set S becomes what? Empty set. Because there is no value of alpha for which the given vectors A bar, B bar, C bar are coplanar. Okay. So look at the next two problems. 12th question. The sum of three distinct real values of mu for which the vectors are coplanar. Given three vectors are coplanar. Okay. So that means use the coplanarity condition. What is the coplanarity condition? The box product of given vectors is equal to 0. Then we will get a cubic equation. Solve that equation. You will get three distinct values for mu. Then we have to find sum of those three distinct values of mu. Okay. So first apply the coplanarity condition. The box product of these three vectors is equal to what? 0. So what is the box product of these three vectors? Determinant of mu 1, 1, 1, mu 1, 1, 1, mu. This is the box product of given three vectors. Okay. But as the given vectors are coplanar, then the value of this determinant is equal to what? 0. Now solve this equation. You will get mu cube. Expand this determinant. You will get the equation mu cube minus 3 into mu plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So as it is cubic equation, how to find their roots? We have to find one of the root by using inspection method only. No? Okay. So suppose if I put mu value 1, what I will get? 1 minus 3 plus 2. 1 minus 3 plus 2, 0 only. No? If I put mu value 1, what I will get? 1 cube 1 minus 3 into 1 minus 3 plus 2, 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So mu is equal to 1, satisfied. Then how we can find other factors? So just using synthetic division. Okay. So mu is equal to 1. So mu cube 1, mu cube coefficient 1, mu square is absent, so its coefficient 0, mu coefficient minus 3 and constant term 2. So here what we have to put? 0, 1, 1 into 1, 1. Next to 1 1 is 0 plus 1, 1, 1 1 is 1, minus 2. Minus 2 into 1, how much? Plus 2. Sorry, minus 2 into 1, minus 2. So plus 2 minus 2, 0. So again if you put mu value 1, I think again you will get, see, 0, 1, 1 1 is 1, 2, 2 1 is 2, so it is 0. So that means what we are getting? Mu value 1, again 1, and here what we are getting? 1, 2. That means you have to understand from this step 1, 2, you have to understand the corresponding linear equation is mu plus 2 is equal to 0. But what is mu value? From that equation, mu value minus 2. Okay. But here we are getting three values, but all three are not distinct. So the question may be like this. Find the sum of the distinct real values, not three distinct real values. Okay. maybe the question may be error. So the sum of the distinct real values of mu for which the vectors are coplanar. So we are getting 3 values for mu. Among those, 2 are identical. So then what are the different roots? Only 1 and -2. So what is its sum? -2 plus 1. How much? -1. So that was the answer. Over. Okay. So next, look at the next problem. Very simple problem, but they ask this kind of problems also in JEE. See here. So if a unit vector A bar makes an angle pi by 3 with I cap, pi by 4 with J cap, and theta, which is belongs to open interval 0 comma pi, with K cap, then what is angle theta? So if the vector A bar makes an angle pi by 3 with I cap, means automatically it makes an angle pi by 3 with the positive x-axis also, na? Because I cap is the unit vector in the direction of positive x-axis. So indirectly what they have given, the vector A bar makes pi by 3 with the OX, pi by 4 with the OY, nothing but positive y-axis, and angle theta with what? OZ. K cap means nothing but it is a unit vector along what? OZ only, na? Positive z axis only, na? Then you have to find theta. So as we know that if alpha, beta, gamma are the angles made by a vector with the positive axis, we have cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Because cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma becomes what? Direction cosines. Okay. Here instead of alpha what we have? Pi by 3. Instead of beta what we have? Pi by 4. Instead of gamma what we have? Theta. So use that condition. So cos square alpha means cos square pi by 3 plus cos square beta means cos square pi by 4 plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So cos square pi by 3 is 1 by, cos square pi by 3 is what? 1 by 4. This is 1 by 2. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 4. So finally what you will get? Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. So thus cos square theta is equal to what you will get? 1 by 4. That means cos theta is equal to what you will get? Plus or minus 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to, for cos theta is equal to 1 by 2, theta value becomes what? Pi by 3. For cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2, what you will get? Theta value 2 pi by 3. So option you have to take either pi by 3 or 2 pi by 3. Okay. So with this I am going to close this session. In the next session I will discuss remaining 12 problems. Hope you understand all these logics and questions. So I think you feel vectors are so easy, but after watching this video, see the vectors topic is so easy, don't neglect. It is very important for JEE mains and as well as advanced exam also. So concentrate on vectors. Also next, after completion of vectors, I am going to do 3D geometry also. So now in this session, I completed only 13 questions. So I am giving this as a part 1. In part 2 in vectors, I will discuss remaining 12 problems. Okay. So if you like this video, please share this video to your friends and ask them subscribe my channel to get latest videos. Thank you.